Namaste students. So we are going to learn a new chapter, chapter 11, properties of triangles. So at the end of this chapter, you will be able to know through the angle sum property and exterior angle property of a triangle, and understand that the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than its third side. So before that, I would like to recall the types of triangles. So triangles can be classified into two types. So based on sides and based on angles. So based on sides, it is equilateral triangle. So all the sides are equal in length. So see, all these three sides will be in equal. And isosceles means two sides of a triangle will be equal. So any two sides of a triangle will be the same. So those triangles are called isosceles triangle. Then scalene triangle. So three unequal sides. So no sides will be equal. So all will be unequal sides. So then it is called scalene triangles. Then based on angles, if one angle is 90 degree, then the triangle is called right angled triangle. If all angles are acute, then it is called acute angled triangle. If one of the angle is obtuse, which is more than 90, is called obtuse angle triangle. So now with this we are going to do an activity. So first one, it is what? So all the sides will be equal and the angles are equal, then it is equilateral triangle. And one of the angle is 90, so it is right angled triangle, and three unequal sides. So this is called scalene triangle. Now core concepts. So currently we are going to know about the median of a triangle. So what is a median? So it is the line segment from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So from this vertex, I'm going to draw a line segment which is the midpoint of this opposite side. So which means these two sides will be equal. So this line is called the median. Then attitude of a triangle. So attitude means which is the height of a triangle. So the height of a triangle is the line segment from a vertex that is perpendicular to the opposite side. So from this, so the line will be here, it is perpendicular. So whereas for median, it is not the perpendicular line segment. So it is the line segment which divides this line into two equal parts. That is the midpoint. So this is the midpoint. So this line is called median. And here, whereas for attitude, we are going to draw a perpendicular line from the opposite vertex. So here, the length of this will not be the same. So this is the difference between the attitude and also the median. So next, angle sum property of a triangle. So property. So what is the property? The sum of three angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. So when we add all these three angles, then it should give the 180 degree. So that is called angle sum property of a triangle. So next we are going to move to an exercise problems. So which of the following sets of triangles can represent a triangle and why? So 40, 40 and 100. So when we add all these three angles, this angle sum, it should satisfy the angle sum property. So what it is? So when we add all the three angles of a triangle, it should give 180. So 40 plus 40 plus 100, it is 180. So the given angles represents a triangle. So whereas in the second case, so that is 105 degree plus 45 plus 90, which is equal to 240 degree, which will not represent a triangle, since the sum of angles should make as 180 degree to be a triangle. Clear? Yes. Now the next problem. Calculate the third angle of the following triangles. So angle Y is equal to 73 degree and angle Z is given as 37 degree. So we are going to find the third angle. So which will be X. So I'm taking the third angle as X. So in step 1, So add all the three angles, then the sum of the angles should be 180 degree using angle sum property. Now what is your y? 73. So replace that. So instead of y, replace as 73, and instead of z, replace as 37. So 73 plus 37 plus x is equal to 180 degree. So what is 73 plus 37? It is 110. So now this 110 should be subtracted from 180, right? Yes. So now 180 minus 110, which is gives 70 degree. So your x will be 70 degree. Now next problem. So find the value of x in each of the following. So look at this diagram. So all the angles have been marked using variable x. So this angle is 3x and this angle is x plus 20 and this angle is x plus 10. And we are going to find the value of x. So how to find? So we know if we add all the three angles, the angle sum property is 180 degree. So now I am going to take this angle as A, B and C. So this is the general form of the angle sum property. So angle A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. So apply the values. So it is x plus 10, 3x and x plus 20. Now how many x I have totally? Here 1, 3, 4 and plus 1. It is 5x. 10 plus 20 is 30. Now take this 30 to the other side. So this will become as minus 30. So 5x is equal to 180 minus 30, which is 150. Now we need x answer. So bring this 5 to the next side. So it is in multiples. So when we take to the other side, it will become as division. So now x is equal to 30. Now the next problem, the same. So we are going to find the value of x, y and z in the following figure. So that is the figure is here. Now how to find the value of x? And here it is marked as 55. So we know the type of angles, right? So what type of angle is this x and 55? It is vertically opposite. So x will be 55. So we know vertically opposite angles are equal. So by that x is 55. So we have found x is 55 and here we know that angle is given as 90 degree. So z is 90 degree. So using angle sum property, that is x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degree, and apply the values of x and z here to find the value of y. So 55 plus 90 is 180. So 145 plus y is equal to 180. So now we need y answer. So bring this 145 to the next side. So it will become minus 145. So 180 minus 145 is 35. So now the next is exterior angle property. So exterior angle theorem, the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. So interior angle means inside the triangles. The angles which is formed are interior angles, and exterior means outside of the triangle. So this is the exterior angle, and the opposite to this exterior angle will be these two, right? So these two are opposite interior angles. So D is equal to A plus B. So this gives your exterior angle. That is, exterior angle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. So based on this, we are going to solve the problems. So find the value of x and y. So y is given as exterior angle and x is interior angle of a triangle. So we are going to find using exterior angle property. That is, so y is here. So opposite of y is what? 65 and 50. So y can be found that using exterior angle property. That is 65 plus 50 gives your y. So 115 is your y. So using angle sum property, we can find x value, that is and a plus b plus c is equal to 180 degree, and we know the sum of these two is 115, and from 180 you can subtract 115, so x will be 65 degree. So thank you, children. So based on this, the problems will be solved during online session.